Have you ever... All right. That sucks. All right. Have you ever wanted to be a part of a Patreon? Well, congratulations. The Final Stop has one for $1 or $10. You can be a $1 McBaller, or you can join us on the Gus level. Praise be Gus. And $10 will get you everything we got in store, over 50 hours of content. And if you think there's over 100, well, you're right. Have a good one. Join us there.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Final Stop. I'm your host. I don't like my arms crossed. It's a bad energy.
Oh my God. Can you pull down your shorts?
Can you can't see him. Can you see
I
him?
know. I know I can't see them, but the people can. Do you know what? It might be a sex appeal thing. Keep those shorts riding up.
That's okay.
Ride them up higher. Ride them up higher. Make them jorts. Fuck it. Fuck it. Make them little Daisy Dukes.
And you body shaming me for rocking it?
I'm not body shaming you, but you're the only person who I know who can make basketball shorts Daisy Dukes, dude.
No, I am slut shaming.
Sorry, I got a rump roast and a fucking hog that pulls everything down. Anyway, hey, welcome back to another episode of The Final Stop. I'm your host, Daniel bridge-gadd, live, dude, from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor. The second time. You think you're throwing me off my game, but you're wrong. Come again. Over here on the other side of the country, it's the Vampire King himself, King Possum, Lord Meerkat, lead heretic, it's Tristan Bowling.
Hi. Why am I a heretic?
How is he a heretic?
How am I a heretic? I don't think you know the definition of that word.
Heretic? That's exactly what you are. Look up the definition. That's exactly what you are.
No, what is
the
it?
definition?
What is it? What
What's
is
the
the
definition?
definition? Since you know the word so well, what is it?
The fucking slithering snake himself over here on the goddamn side table.
No.
Hissing
no,
like
no,
no
no,
other.
no,
You ain't getting out of it that
Come on,
easy.
something else. Hey, I'm drinking Miller Lite today, guys. That's new and kitschy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Miller
heretic
Lite,
move, dog. To Bud Light.
Heretic is someone who speaks
Miller
out
Lite's
against
got
the
your
crown.
vocabulary a little buffed right now.
Heretic is someone who speaks out directly against the crown, and if it's not, the crown said so. So that's the goddamn definition. I don't know what heretic means. It sounds good. Shut up. Over here on the side table, it's the big man himself. I guess fucking Webster's Dictionary. The fucking anti-Riz, Patrick Orion. It's Andrew Orion.
Bro, you just called two of us snakes in the first 30 seconds of the episode.
We're Slytherins, bro.
Yeah.
We're
I am
Slytherins.
I am Slytherin in Hogwarts Legacy,
Oh,
dude.
are you?
Yeah, I went immediately. I'm like, I'm fucking Slytherin, dude.
That's so funny. I mean, and fucking Daniel's already pitching you, you to that fucking.
Bro, I played, dude, it's been nuts. I played 12 hours yesterday
That's what I'm talking about.
of Hogwarts Legacy, dude.
It's a great game.
It's so good, dude. It's basically Hogwarts Witcher, dude.
Dude, it's so funny when, like, I remember when it first came out, and I was like, I had pre-ordered it, so I had it downloaded day of, and I was just playing it day of, and I was just watching Twitter just be, like, so divisive over, like, just because J.K. Rowling has said bad shit in the past, and also this game rules.
Yeah.
So it was just definitely like there's a fork in the path, and I chose the one that Muggles didn't because I'm a fucking wizard. And,
dude, you're a dark wizard out there, dude.
Yeah, dude. Immediately went down and found all the dark spells. I'm like,
now, when you
immediately
say you
I
played,
was looking up walkthroughs about how to get all the dark spells first, and then I went throughout the story, and they're just like, oh, you have to defeat this simple man, this troll who's bothering the thing, and I'm like, Avada Kedavra! And just like immediately just murdering him, just murdering people.
Hitting that in the fucking the duels.
Now, when you say you played 12 hours of video games, was it 12 hours? Like, how the fuck is it 12 hours in total?
12 hours in total, yeah.
Okay, that's not good, but slightly better. What's the breakdown of the 12 hours?
I woke up in the morning. I had some don't tell shit. I had some phone calls.
No, don't try and zhuzh us up with important bullshit. How the fuck did you play 12 video games, fatty?
12 video
12
games?
hours of video
12
games,
video
fatty.
games? Okay.
I stand by what I said.
12 video games?
Bro,
12
and
individual video games.
Bro,
I mean, that's what it feels like. It's such a good game. It feels like 12 individual games.
I hopped on at 11:30 in the morning.
A.M.?
Yeah, a.m. 11:30 a.m. And then was playing up until 4
p.m.
And then, yeah, 4 p.m. And then I had to do
Yesterday.
Yesterday. What's today? No, it was Thursday. It was Thursday.
Okay,
It was
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
You're late
then
to the train, dude. I already beat the game.
Well, that's the thing. I had to wait to get my Xbox One Series
Oh
X.
yeah, you
I had
have
to wait to get that.
Did you get a new Xbox?
I got a new Xbox a while ago, but then
Yeah, I know you got the new one a while ago.
I was playing Tomb Raider for a bit. Then I hopped on Spider-Man when I got the PS5, and then I'm like 3 missions off beating Spider-Man and 100%ing the game, and then I was about to finish that, and I was like, I don't want to finish Spider-Man just yet. And then I was looking at the Xbox store, and I found Hogwarts. I was like, bro, I need to play this. I need to play this. Tristan was telling me to play this.
It's so good.
Immediately, dude, was hooked. Immediately was hooked.
It's so good.
Did you learn a spell to, I don't know, conjure up a live woman yet? Anything
Yeah,
on
it's
that?
a transfiguration
Left,
spell.
right,
Yeah,
left, right,
duh.
down, right, down, right.
I'm turning goblins into sheep, brother. I can fuck
bro,
those too.
It's Accio, dude. Just fucking.
Yeah,
The
just
only thing-
Accio, bro. Dude,
The only thing
I
gayer
love
than
that
this
game.
is the only
It's
thing
so
gayer than
fun.
this is I watch an Instagram profile of a black lady reading the Harry Potter books for the first time, and like every reel is like she's either
Oh,
like
dude.
crying,
React to
freaking
magic the
out,
same
or-
way?
Oh, dude, no! I saw that exact fucking Instagram
she's like
profile.
crying. She's like, this
No,
bitch
no,
JK.
no. Where is she just sitting there? Where is she just being like, listen, I know what's going on. I can tell you what's going on, and then just it turns into just being like, he was the rat. Just being like talking about like what was the name of the rat? Like not Neville Longbottom. That was a different
Pedigree.
guy.
It was like
Pedigree.
something-
yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
had an issue- she
You
had
just
an
be
issue-
like,
Pedigree.
Yeah, he was the rat the entire time. He was
Yeah.
fucking that little. Oh man, that's so fucking dude. Even though she doesn't agree with trans people, which like is bad, but also at the same time, god
You can
damn
still
is
be
she
the best, dude.
She's
You
a
can still be
world
the
weaver.
best.
She's a world weaver.
Bro,
Is she
you guys
American?
missed it. I don't know if you heard it, but I was like, dude, did she react to it the same way as black people react to street magic reading Harry Potter?
Is she
Yeah.
American?
No, she's British.
Dude, that's so funny. Dude, that's so funny.
Do they have freedom of
Just
speech
being
in
like,
Britain?
oh shit. Oh,
Did you see someone
fuck.
Do
running
they,
off?
Do they have
Yeah.
Look this up. What's their freedom of speech over there in Britain?
They don't have great freedom of speech over
Is
there.
it similar to over here?
It's similar to Canada, where it's like, yeah.
Where does she live is now my question. Because if she's from a place where they don't got it, then you move to a
Bro,
place
she's
on a
like
work
one of the
visa.
first. She's like, I think a billionaire based off of her books.
I know, but I'm saying she kept her thoughts to herself, and then she might have moved to L.A., gotten a work
Bro,
visa,
that's
been
when
like,
you got $1
"Here's the
billion and
problem."
you're just like, yo, I'm gonna light the keg. Yeah, just being like, yo,
she
you
lives
can love
in
me, you can.
Kensington.
Philly?
No, not Philly.
I was about to say, I'm like, that's an
London, you
appropriate
dickhead.
time. That's an appropriate time for the fucking police sirens to go by. Is as soon as you mention Kensington.
She just living in.
I hope that
fucking
picked up on the
Philadelphia.
microphone because I heard it.
That would be good, dude. She's that's the real magic. That's J.K. Rowling's responsible for why none of those niggas ever fully tip over.
Dude,
Just
that's
leave.
where Diagon Alley is in Kensington, in fucking Philadelphia. You go up and a bunch of people are nodding off, and you're just like fucking tapping the bricks.
Yeah, they sell.
Separates.
There's fentanyl dealers on platform 9 3/4 or whatever the fuck.
Dude, tell me Wizards
Black
didn't.
Hogwarts is 9 3/5. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, I like it. No, I like it. No, I like it. It's not great. It's not great politically, but I like it.
Black
And
Hogwarts. No, it's Hogwarts. It's
uh,
Hog Mall University.
No, it's 9 3/4 for $50. Yeah, that's what it is.
9 1/8, dude.
Yeah, 9 and a couple eighths.
I got that. I was confused as fuck with the first part.
9 in a dime bag, dude. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, dude. Imagine tweakers on fucking Diagon Alley. Can you imagine Harry Potter tweakers just being like, just a polyjuice potion? That's all I need, brother. That's all I need is a polyjuice potion.
Oh my god.
I try to keep up with your guys' nerd shit I have no clue what the fuck.
Yeah.
Like what? What's a poly
Yeah.
who now?
I got my ass fucked by a weeping willow. Let me tell you, I don't know how to feel anymore.
Here for the
trying to burn that tree.
Yeah, for our
trying
listeners
to burn those trees, motherfucker.
For our
Do you know how
who,
strong wizard weed is? It's
Bro,
like
I was in the Forbidden Forest hanging out with my boy, the
okay,
spider.
all right, nerds.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm hanging out with
Shelob.
Shelob.
Shut
I
up,
think that's
idiot.
Lord of the
No.
Rings. I
Andrew's
think
getting
that's Lord
too
of the
excited
Rings.
by his. I can't promote this virgin behavior any longer. Did you? For those of our listeners
I
who,
fucked the
Dude,
for those
centaur.
of our listeners
packing
who maybe
dabs with a
aren't gay fucking
basilisk
nerds.
tusk? Are you kidding me?
All right, get your
Packing
last
dabs
one out.
with a basilisk
Hey,
fucking fang?
I
Just being
believe it
like
or
that.
not, we
Dude
do-
drinking Hennessy out of the
Shut
goblet
up,
of fire.
nigga. Believe it or
Oh,
not,
dude,
we
that
do have some
rules.
niggas that listen that aren't complete fucking losers. I know you guys are. I know you
A
are.
lot
I
of
know
people
you're
are
dork
appreciating
asses.
this, and you're just being rude.
No, but we need to have it, and I'll look you dead in the eye. Thank you for watching. You're a loser. We're gonna mix this up.
You're
for
not a
everyone
loser.
watching.
That's two
Did you-
Miller Lights
did you do
talking.
anything-
We already
did you do
filmed in
anything-
Internal Affairs. This is the public. Come on,
Did you
be
do
nice to
anything
the
manly?
people.
Did you do anything manly this week? Let's do that. Let's flip it up. Did anyone do anything manly? Anything
I
fun?
upgraded my character. He's pretty
Okay,
manly.
All right. There's a okay.
He has 180 offense.
Vampire. Did you do anything fun? Did you do anything
I-
manly?
I-
Any
I mean,
alpha shit?
what do you
Tell
mean,
anyone off? Lift any weight?
Yeah, I mean, like
jab anyone?
I do natural lifting. I feel like that's with my work. I'm lifting like fucking boxes of bananas over my head. and
Is that
shit
with
like
Levioso?
Yes. Duh.
No, it's with Fabuloso. This nigga cleans bathroom.
Yeah.
Dude, man, that's a great spell.
Dude,
Just
imagine
cleaning Fabuloso.
Dude, imagine just me in front of my only Spanish-speaking Dominican workers, and just being like Dominican coworkers, just being like Wingardium Leviosa, and they're like, ¿Por qué? Like the entire time, I'm like, Wingardium Leviosa. This is my own language. Wingardium Leviosa.
When Javier Fabuloso.
Yeah, that rules, dude. That's very funny.
right,
It's
bro.
very funny.
I'll clean the bathroom. Bro. You didn't know you to do it.
Andrew's fucking hitting home runs this entire episode, and you're just fucking sitting
I'm
there
not
in the
saying
dugout.
he's not. I'm saying if you're not,
You're
this
sitting there in
level,
the dugout, Daniel.
I'm saying no. First of all, you keep talking over me with your dork nerd shit. I'm saying if you're not a fucking dork loser to that degree, I love you. You are. 12 hours
well,
of Hogwarts,
dude,
so much
whatever.
fun.
I mean,
I don't
then you
regret
don't-
a
who's
second.
it?
then you
I
don't
mean,
relate. You know
we're
how
both
I know?
faking
I
lives.
didn't relate to it,
Daniel,
huh?
we're all faking lives. You've been playing Skate 3 all morning like you have a fucking like you know how to do an ollie or just sit on a skateboard. I could do it. There was a point in my life where
Not
I could
gonna
do a
lie,
kick.
I've seen Daniel skate. Not that
There
bad.
was,
He's pretty good.
I touched a skateboard
Can
for
you
the
do a
first
heel
time,
flip?
and there was a point, buddy, where I could heel flip, pop shove it, kick flip, drop in. I'm a superior athlete, asshole, and it's an inferior sport. What do you think?
Yeah, but
it's
we're
not an
superior
inferior
wizards, dude.
It's an
Bro,
inferior
it's not an inferior sport. When you see those slams, dude, there was a guy who died at my local skate park. That's not an inferior sport.
No. That's
I don't think. I think that was the drugs, not the board.
That's different.
No,
What
it wasn't.
yours-
It was. They had like at my skate park. They had one of those like in concave bowls where it went over the top, and he tried to pump through the entire thing and got to the top and just like gravity and
Boom.
just hit it. Yeah. And
He didn't have
just ended it.
centripetal force on his side, dude.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, no, dude, Oppenheimer was not behind those stats.
Bro,
I mean,
Einstein found him lacking, dude.
That's also
Yeah.
different. That's being like, I ride dirt bikes.
He said he was
versus,
an
like, the
E
shit
equal
that-
MC square. And then,
That's like saying you ride
That's
dirt
good.
bikes, though, compared to like the shit that Travis Pastrana does in Nitro Circus. That's like when I drive by a skate park and I see a bunch of loose pants, fucking ruffian, like average looking niggas doing kick flips. That's not even remotely comparable to even like soccer.
would you, if
I don't
you,
like
Argue
the emphasis.
that,
I didn't
asshole.
like the emphasis.
Argue that,
I didn't,
asshole.
no,
Now you're
no,
on
no,
my
no, no, no.
side.
I didn't
Fuck
like. No, I didn't
skateboarding.
like the emphasis of even soccer.
Even
dude.
soccer, it's the lowest. It's the lowest.
No, it is
athleticism
not.
of all the sports.
No,
it is not.
because it's not contact.
do you see
No, it
how
does not.
hurt
It's not
those guys
contact.
get on the field when they grab
they
their
get-
They're
knee for
dying.
15
They
minutes
get-
They're
straight?
dying out there. They're putting their body
They
on the
get
line.
Can you
very
imagine
tired,
getting
like
brushed
track-
against and then grabbing your knee
Yeah.
for 15 minutes straight? It's a
Could you
lot of
imagine
work.
doing these weird high knee things as a warm up that I've never seen anyone do
Yeah,
before?
can you
before
imagine
go
getting
in?
just remotely touched and then calling a foul and then scoring a point and doing a full front flip?
Scoring a
Could
point.
you imagine the way that a ref legitimately disciplines another grown man is by pulling a card out of his pocket?
Oh,
Be
and
like,
not throwing a yellow parachute is not the same.
You don't throw it at his face.
Throwing
and be
a
like,
yellow
"Here, pussy."
parachute. is not the same?
Parachute? Do you mean like the fucking
No,
Marines dropped in and Nam?
No.
Hell
Dude.
yeah. Hell
Dude.
yeah.
They didn't even
Soccer-
drop into Nam and parachutes.
No, soccer referees come up to you like they're showing you your report card, and they're like,
Like a
they
gay
come up,
teacher with
they're
your
like, you
progress
got an
report card."
F, and they're just like, what do you mean? What do you mean I got an F?
Do you know what?
It
like,
is funny because I have seen. It is funny because sometimes I don't know why refs do it, but they stick their ass out when they give the card out. I don't know. I've noticed that sometimes.
Half of them
I'll
can be
tell
Ice
you
Spice
why.
backup dancers, dude.
Yeah,
Bro, it's because and I mean this in the nicest way, when a soccer team gets off the bus, they're not scary. Therefore, you can't even kind of compete for the crown of most athletic.
Unless
I'm
they're
not
from
saying
like
most athletic. I'm
Unless
not
they're
saying
from,
most
like-
athletic.
I'm
I'm just
saying
saying not.
skateboarding.
I'm just saying not the least athletic.
Yeah, no, there's
I would say
That's
they're
my-
not
No,
intimidating.
no.
They're not intimidating unless they come from like one of those countries where it's like, or they come from like a remote island in Hawaii, or they like come from the Netherlands where they start doing the haka and shit like that. That's intimidating.
That dumb shit.
No, because
I
even,
mean,
even,
it's not. I mean, I bet it's dumb when you're looking at the other side from the field and just being like, "All right, you done?" Like
No,
that's
it
all.
is so funny. It is so funny because you know which teams have the best hakas? The worst teams in any sport.
I was just
The
about to make
worst
that
teams.
exact argument. To your point, yeah, sure. Maybe the New Zealand soccer team is kind of scary. They suck. They suck shit. They're
Bro.
horrible. You know who the best soccer teams are? Pale, pasty white boys that run around.
brown
all fucking-
Brazilians that come from the favelas.
I was about to
Those
say,
those
I'm
are
like,
the best.
I'm like,
South
I bet
Americans are
Brazil
probably the
would
best.
beg to differ.
And that's how you know that those niggas aren't the scariest ones, because the real scary niggas from
Dude,
Brazil
it's
fly over to New
motherfuckers who are
York and
playing on
choke niggas out.
concrete. It's motherfuckers who are playing like soccer on concrete their entire childhood, and they're like, "Oh, good, we get AstroTurf," and then like, and
Oh
then
shit! Now we're on real grass.
Yeah. I'm
not
digging
saying they're
cleats
not.
into fucking
I'm not-
asphalt my
I'm not
entire
saying they're
childhood.
not. I'm not saying they're not fucking athletic, this, that, and the other thing. I'm just saying there's no physicality factor that gets factored in. So like the ceiling is only so high.
I'll agree with that. What I'm saying is not the least athletic
Well,
of the
like,
major sports.
Worst case scenario,
it's
you
not
hit
the least athletic.
of the majors.
Of
Do you
the
know what I would
majors,
like? Do you know what I'd
baseball
like to
is.
say?
Baseball is the biggest
yeah,
pussy
do you know
sport
what
of
I'd
all
like
time.
to see come through in like not like in like a baseball type of way where like every city has their own team. I would like to see lacrosse come through because like that's a motherfucker of a sport.
Lacrosse is fucking sick.
All right.
Yeah, dude,
Lacrosse is sick to watch.
My buddy, I like a bunch of my friends growing up played lacrosse, and like I would always practice with them, so I knew how to cradle and I knew how to like throw a lacrosse ball
Do you
and
know
shit
who
like that.
lacrosse is for? And I'll give lacrosse the same argument that I give fucking like soccer in America. Those niggas can suck and shove dick for all I care because you're not playing against the best athletes.
Dude,
They're
it's
the worst
basically
at-
like running jousting. It's
they're
fucking
the
crazy.
I'm not saying it's not wild. They're just the worst at 3 different sports. They're niggas that couldn't play football, hockey, or soccer, and they all got combined into one.
I'll give you that.
And they have the most money out of everyone. So it prohibits, just like women's soccer does. You're not playing, or like kind of like men's soccer in America too. The black kids are not playing.
But no. I'll agree.
The black
in
kids aren't
America,
playing.
I'll agree.
Nah,
I'll give you
there's
that.
there's
I'll give you
there's
that.
there's black kids playing lacrosse where
Of course,
when I was
like
growing
some
up.
black families have money, but I'm saying on average,
It
like,
wasn't
There's
even
no one
black
making
families
it out of
having
the
money.
hood with a stick and a ball.
It wasn't. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, it's not that much money just to like. It was pretty much like you're affording like the padding and shit like that is like the same
It's
as
tiny
like.
on your
No,
laptop.
no, but it's the when you play at a high level, it's the AAU.
No, it's Haley
like
eating Doritos.
Also, it's like
Bro, she's right next to the microphone, dog. I can
yeah,
hear
she
every
is.
mic.
Yeah, she is.
No, but I'm saying it's like soccer. Soccer is just a ball and cleats, but the travel and the club fees and the dues then it becomes expensive.
No, in America it's
Yeah.
expensive as shit, but it's the only country
I
that
mean,
it's
all
like that.
all professional sports, like all high end sports where you're trying to make like a career out of it, are fucking expensive, man. Like the reason why your parents treated you like such shit was because they're like, "Hey, we want you to do the best at this thing we paid so much money for."
Hey! Don't you go speaking.
Did you have an
facts to me that I
individual?
already-
Did you have an individual quarterback coach that
But
you
the
guys prayed for private
But
sessions?
the thing is, you fulfilled to that like standard. You're like meeting all the checkpoints at like. So it wasn't
Not
like a
if
thing
you
where you're
ask
just like.
these niggas.
Could you imagine if your parents were like, imagine if you didn't get into Washington, you weren't Gatorade Player of the Year, and all your parents dumped all that money into like just you being like fucking second
Dude,
string just
that
on
was-
the bench.
Dude, that was most kids. So like when I would go do like quarterback coaching, it would be like me. And to be fair, I didn't really pay for it because I was the like
the coach was a I'm seeing you into the future. Yeah,
but you get 3 other niggas because they're like, oh, that guy works out with him. We'll pay. And then but they don't know
it's like a fame thing. Yeah,
but
but you're working out at what, like 8th grade? That's insane.
No, it's a high school.
It's like by the time I was getting offers and stuff, so it would be like. It's like promotional.
It'd be like sophomore to senior year is when you started.
If you own a comedy club and Jim Gaffigan comes to
Dude,
perform.
it's so funny just watching. The only thing I had to do to make Daniel take this thing seriously was bring it into his background of being in football. It was like literally it just took me just being like me being like, oh, so you know how you relate to this, and you're like, you know, when Gatorade Player of the Year came around, like it was like really just like a thing I had to deal with. Yeah, I know. It just like immediately, it just being like, yeah, I could watch you just immediately turn coat and adapt to what I'm talking about.
I got to be better at that because not everyone has the same experience as me. Actually, most niggas don't, and I can't relate to fucking almost anything else. When people are like, "Oh, that's kind of like."
I mean, that's what
that's what the Hogwarts whole argument was about.
I mean, that's like the whole like me being like, I understand that with like stand-up comedy and shit like that. It's just like I got a Kill Tony fucking golden ticket when I was like 20 years old. So I'm just like, oh, so like, you know, what do you do when you're 20? And just being like, oh, you didn't start comedy until you're like 23. Oh, it started when I was 16. It's different, you know? It's like, it's different to see other people's like perspectives on it.
Bro, I saw someone starting at 40 and I was like, oof. Damn, dude.
Yeah,
oof.
Dude, if AZ Lou started at 40, he would be a legend.
Here's a question.
By the way, I hope that we should really get AZ Lou on the fucking podcast.
Before he dies.
No, we can't. See, that's not the attitude that we can bring into the AZ Lou interview.
But don't be an asshole like that's not exactly why you said it. But don't be an asshole like that's not the exact reason you brought it up.
We would have to be nice. We'd have to be nice. Come on.
Dude, if we started the interview with, so Lou, how old are you?
Do you think if we went to Party
How
City
old?
and just
How old?
Do you think if we went to Party City and just left like a prop scythe on the guest chair, he would think it's funny? He's like, ah! He just sprints away.
I come out of the bathroom in like a death outfit.
Just a hood. He's like,
Yeah,
no.
just a hood and a scythe.
Wait, is this scythe? Like Cypher sounds or scythe?
Scythe.
Like,
yeah.
like synth without the N?
Yeah.
Damn, I've been saying that wrong.
Dude, that'd be.
watch all of Billy and
is that
Mandy
the
pronounce
DJ
it
for
horribly.
the Damned? Just Scyther Sounds?
Scyther sounds.
Yo, I'm opening up for Scyther Sounds at CD.
Yeah, he just plays the Monster Mash.
That sounds white as hell, dude. Siler sounds coming to fucking dude.
Synther Sounds.
Nah, it's
Dude,
black
did you
as hell.
guys? So, on a side note, there's this guy. So there's this guy coming to in March. He's coming to New York, and me and Haley are debating on getting tickets to him. Have you guys ever been like tempted by EDM?
Yes.
I've been to
raves. They're kind of fun.
Been to 3
No,
raves.
that's not-
done
it's
hard
not-
drugs at all of them. Is that
No,
what you're
that's
asking?
not. So basically, it would be me and Haley doing mushrooms and going and seeing this this EDM party. But the only reason why we would go and see it is because I've been following their Instagram page, and they have like the sickest, like just LCD backgrounds and just like it's insane. It's like they had like this whole thing where it was
Wait,
like
what's LCD for niggas who don't know?
LED. It's like a light show essentially.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like it's LCD light show with like an LED background, and it's just like all these like. Do you know how like when there was that whole trend with like trailers where it would have the border, and then someone would stick their hand through the border so it would look like 3D.
Yeah.
And where they would go into the black background and be like, brah, 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 and you just be like, oh, this person. And so basically they do that, and they just epitomize it into like just the coolest like content. It just like
you ever seen those like 3D billboards in Times Square?
Oh, now I know exactly what you're talking
it's basically
about.
a 3D billboard with EDM music behind it, with like lasers to match.
I know.
And
So now I know what you're talking about, and the fact that you want to go and do mushrooms on that is you've got me completely fucked up. That sounds completely terrifying. If it sounds fun while it's fun, but if it goes wrong, and I've had a couple turn south, it goes south. You're just sitting there.
I can't imagine. I mean, like mushrooms isn't
fucking...
one of those drugs for me where it can like really turn that south. I mean, like I don't do like enough.
You don't test the limit.
Whoa.
You don't test the limit.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, like I know where my limit is, and
you don't
won't
go into the
past.
forbidden forest of mushrooms.
You
dude.
sound like every.
No.
You sound like every jamoke who's ever been like, I don't even believe in bad trips, and then I catch you in a corner 3 hours later, and be like, ah, just screaming.
No, I had my experience doing drugs and stuff like that. I did acid and stuff like that. It was.
How much? Well, first of all, how much mushrooms are you planning on taking? Because that affects my how I go about this.
Well, I don't know. It's a eighth of mushrooms throughout the entire chocolate bar.
Are you planning on eating the whole chocolate bar?
No.
Okay, because I've done like 4.5 grams of mushrooms.
I mean, I was thinking like we would both snap off like 2 bricks and go like
you guys would share half.
Yeah, not even half. Like just 2 bricks of like the chocolate bars. So it's like
you want really good psychedelic weed, basically. That's what you're.
Yeah,
going
I
for.
just want like a little bit of fun, like with the colors and shit like that.
I'm not. You were trying to go see God at an EDM festival.
No, I have to work in
insane.
the morning. Like I'm not trying to go fucking. Dude, can you imagine me going into a kindergarten lunchroom, just being like, well, all these chicken tenders that I'm dumping into the trash can are just symbolism of me. Just being,
say, you know that weird like hyperbolic little space you get in whenever you get done with mushrooms, where you're in between the here and now, and you're like, what even is this, dude? I don't know. Like you're just serving.
I do that without mushrooms.
Serving. No, if you've never done.
I do that without mushrooms, dude.
When you really peak and your ego dies, it's the trippiest shit. When it slowly comes back, it's wild as fuck. And then you're just sitting.
Dude, I remember the first time.
Can you have an ego death?
I've had ego deaths, which is crazy.
Really?
It comes back this hard.
Really?
Oh my god, really?
Bro, your ego is built like a cat, dude. It's
Maybe
got 9 lives.
maybe that's why
I was about to say, I'm like, that's a Braveheart style death of your ego.
Well, I was gonna say, maybe
just
that's why
like your ego sitting there on a fucking stone plate, just being like, freedom! And
maybe that's why mushrooms are so bad for me, because normal people's ego got to go from like, if this is 0, it's up here. It just has to fall from that to 0. Nigga, mine is free falling like Squidward in that Flying Dutchman episode, or that nigga just in a locker going.
Sorry,
down.
I have my waitress coming through.
You ain't tipping either.
You're barmaid.
Yeah, you're stiffing on the tip.
I have my
for
barmaiden.
Sure. House wench.
He's getting stiff on the tip, dude.
I'm gonna get sturdy on this shit,
dude. I would like to hear how. I would like to hear how. Have you gotten like significantly plastered with Taylor?
Yeah, of course. What are you?
Haley,
what are you alluring to? What are you? What's the word I'm looking for? What are you leading to, dickhead?
No, I was talking about what I'm leading to is like, how does she handle it the next morning? Because me and Haley went out last night, and like I hadn't drank anything that day, and she's like, we're just gonna have margaritas. So it was like strictly a tequila night.
Okay.
And we like went out, had like multiple margaritas. I hit up some karaoke.
Hell yeah! What song did you do?
I did Not Okay, and that didn't really work with my vocal registry. Yeah, I was just like shrill, and I felt like an idiot. And then I did That's Life by Frank Sinatra, and that was good.
Bro, do you know what song I found out is a crowd pleaser at karaoke, dude?
What?
We Are Young by Fun, dude.
Oh
yeah,
dude, that's a
it set the world on fire.
Wait, what do you mean handle it the next day? What does that mean?
It will burn brighter than the sun.
Not the fun song, you idiots. I
know, that's a good song for karaoke.
You need to start
snowball.
singing, dude. You need to cop in on the bit.
No, I'm trying to lead him into the point he was trying to make.
Yeah,
what do you
but
mean
we were having fun.
What do you mean next day?
No, but like this morning, like so we pretty much we split like 6 to 7 margaritas between the two of us.
When you say
like
split, do you mean 50-50 or boyfriend-girlfriend split? Like 70-30?
No,
like the wage gap.
Nah, Haley was slurping them down. So I was trying to like match her. And so like we had 2 on our own on the first happy hour, and then we went to the movies, which we saw that Lisa Frankenstein movie. Silly fun. Yeah, it was a good movie.
They made a girl Frankenstein?
Hey, it's basically like this like oddball. It's basically
it's
like
the Caitlyn Jenner biopic.
Nah. Pretty much, yeah. It ends with
that was a good one.
Yeah. It ends with her hitting someone in a car.
Nah. Frankenstein's the doctor. Caitlyn Jenner's Frankenstein's monster. What?
Yeah,
Come
the
on,
doctor.
dickhead.
The doctor is Frankenstein. Yeah. That's rude. That's the Hogwarts legacy talking in you.
Bro, I'm only doing dark curses on this episode.
Yeah, that's dark curses. Those are dark curses.
Yeah, dude. Frankenstein's the doctor. Caitlyn Jenner's cancel culture.
You're doing affliction curses. That's bad, dude.
Dude, I'm an affliction.
You're hurting people, bro.
I'm just thinking of like a grown ass divorced dad in an affliction tea. Just doing
I know what an
just
affliction
doing curses,
is, but what
it
is
is like instead of someone going for their concealed carry, just pulling out a wand. Just being like, on Litchfield and Indian School today, someone cast Expecto Patronum on a unarmed black teen.
He tried to take the cop's gun with Expelliarmus, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They caught
Daniel
him
doesn't
fleeing
know
the
what's
scene
going
in
on.
the
It's a new
invisible
Banksy.
blanket thing.
It's
I
a new
don't know,
Banksy.
dickheads.
They
You don't
caught
even
him
know
in a
what's going
high-speed broom chase, dude.
Yeah.
That's how they got OJ.
We got a hippogriff going southbound.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, but dude, you're talking about
We have
Haley's
our own.
issue.
We have our own.
Oh,
Lemaire.
yeah, sorry,
We
that's
have
what I
our
was
own
talking-
Lemaire. It's this autist over here.
No,
it's
have
a
you ever-
fat wrestling fan.
Have you
Go
ever
ahead.
had to cater to Taylor in the morning? Because that was like pretty much my entire like from like 9 to noon to like noon 30.
You're not gonna like this, and it's really like on brand for me. But
You don't do shit, and you make her feel worse about being hungover.
nah, she don't. Both of us, that don't happen. You know, like we just wake up in the morning and keep it pushing. You know, like this. It's like the fucking.
There's never been a situation where she's like hungover to where she's like feels like vomiting and you have to go get her something.
We don't really get hungover like that. Is
I
that
mean,
bad
like
to say?
Haley doesn't drink that much. Like
Okay,
I was
yeah.
fine. I was persevering. I woke up in the morning. I'm just like, yeah, what's up?
I wouldn't even
And
know what to do. If she was like, I'm shaking and sweating, I need you to hold my hand, I'd be like, fucking man up.
No.
Go hit the treadmill, work it off, bum.
She's vomiting on her own accord. I ain't going in there. Dude, Haley vomits like my dad vomits, which is screaming into the toilet. And it sounds like, dude, I vomit so great. I didn't know how gracefully I vomited until like this morning, to where I, like every time I like feel like I'm gonna get sick, I go into the bathroom and just go like bleh, and just like go into the toilet, and it's just like Haley has to be like, "Are you getting sick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bleh."
That's
And
not
when
good. That's not good, though.
But Haley,
No.
Haley, literally at like noon, she was just like, like
No, I agree. I
into
agree
the
with
toilet.
Tristan
Like it was
because
fucking crazy, dude.
I agree with Tristan because I've had to learn how to vomit quietly to not get kicked out of bars.
and that thus proves my point. That's you understand. Most people throw up like that because you're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to perfect the craft of
You
throwing
can
up.
wake up and know that you're gonna vomit. You can wake up and know that you're gonna vomit.
no,
And the
no,
thing
but I'm
is that
saying
she does is that she prolongs that feeling.
No, but I'm saying like
And she's like,
actually
I
how
don't
it
want to
comes
vomit.
out.
She hates vomiting, so it's just like she just wakes up and stays with that feeling of like, oh, I have to vomit. And
Nah,
like
that's-
me, I just wake up and I just go, bah, and then I just go back to bed.
I don't think it matters on when you know is going to come out or when you don't know is going to come out. It's like shitting. Some people are just violent. Like Taylor told me today, or yesterday. It was funny. She goes, "I've cleaned my toilet for the first time since I've lived down here.
And it was easy.
It was almost like it was new." She goes, I didn't realize how much you fucked up a toilet. I was like, yeah, I go in there and I'll fucking play around. So I think throwing up's the same way, where it's like, it doesn't matter.
Dude,
I could know I have to shit or find out I have to shit.
Daniel shits with an arm sleeve because he knows it's game day.
Compression.
Dude, I don't know why, Daniel. It's just so weird just because you guys have been dating for so long. I just think that she's at the end of her ropes at all times, where I'm just like, as soon as you guys get back into the same place, where she's just gonna be like, I can't deal with this. Like, unless you guys have two separate bathrooms where you have like a dedicated like Hurt Locker bathroom where you can go detonate a bomb in.
She puts up with it. She learns how to deal with. I know that we don't seem like we're fucking. We're a lot more similar, but like, I don't. This is and fucking tag it up all you want and talk shit and do whatever you're gonna do. I'm a catch. Like, I know I don't wipe with the best of
Tristan,
them.
don't say anything. Don't give him the credit. Don't give him the credit of replying.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm a catch too. I'm a catch
I
too.
didn't say you. I don't know why you got defensive. I'm not saying
I'm
you're
a
not.
catch 22.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying I'm you know.
Dude, you're catch 230.
That's generous.
What is that
Damn,
mean?
really?
A little bit. Like 15 pounds off.
Fuck. God,
Yeah.
we got to do some curls, pal.
I
Some
thought you were
curly
saying
fries.
I was 230. Is that
What? No. Are
you ain't
you
the fat
saying
man?
there's a difference between you and Andrew's physique? Are you really arguing whether 230 pounds lays better on you than Andrew?
no? But I thought you thought I was getting fucking close to 230. I'm like, I'll take 230. Walk around like a brick shit house.
I'll take 230 too. We're on the opposite sides of the spectrum, bro.
230 for different.
I know. You'll take 230 because, like, what if I've not had chicken sandwiches for 3 months? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Bro, me at 230 would be a problem.
Me at 230 would be a problem. Me at 245 right now is a problem.
Me and Andrew should do a mini Patreon series of the race to 230.
Race to 230.
I just start taking fucking peptides and testosterone.
And I take Ozempis.
Andrew develops.
You don't need Ozempic. Come on, dude.
I think that's a government psyop to like get microchips into your brain. Don't quote me
Chip
on
me
that.
up, dude. Chip me up.
Quote me on
I was about to say, I'm like, I don't think that's accurate.
What are they gonna track my foot
Not
traffic?
not. This is kind of like the whole. You got to tell your parents you got to fucking F, and then you're like, actually, just kidding. I got to C. It's not a chip in your brain, but it's definitely not nothing they're putting into your system. You know? It's
Apparently,
definitely not
what I
nothing.
heard, I forgot who was talking about, but they were like, "Yeah, it fucks you up."
It was originally a diabetes drug.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah, it makes all your burps taste like farts.
Well, I was gonna say anything that is meant to cure something that fucked up. You're sacrificing something. Like if you want to cure cancer, you kill all of your cells, not just the bad ones. If you want to fucking fight diabetes, something got to happen.
Yeah, if you want to fight cancer, you look like Carl.
Is that the same? But is that the same fucking?
So you have to get lupus. Is lupus
No,
the
you
new
have to get
Ozempic?
lupus.
But is that basically the question that Americans are being asked now? Where it's like, all right, you want to be skinny? It's gonna cost you a pancreas, and people are just being like, yeah, that seems all right.
Yeah,
But
I guess it's the same thing people do with drinking. It's like you're gonna have fun. It's gonna cost you a liver. And like, all right, give me a 12 pack, asshole.
Back to my original point. Have you ever had to like take care of Taylor when she's been like hungover? Because that was my entire morning.
As much as I was trying to make her sound like a goddamn Viking, I've had to take care of her when she was throwing up intoxicated the night of, but somehow miraculously like wakes up fine.
no, that's how you
She
get it out,
doesn't-
though. That's how you get
The
it
thing
out.
is, I wish she barfed that night. The thing is that fucked her up was I went to the smoke shop over by where we like. I've been to that smoke shop for like almost like a year and a half now.
Those are your boys.
And-
Hot grabber.
I've watched the smoke shop cat grow up.
This bitch is pregnant now.
Yeah. Wait, what's the name of the smoke shop cat? What? Not Brawny. The one over by Alamo.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're fucked up. No, but there's smoke shop cat. First off, there's two smoke shop cats. Brawny over by my house rules.
Have you gotten to a bodega cat yet?
That's pretty much what I'm dealing with, dude. Bodega cats and smoke shop cats are interchangeable.
They are. yeah, they are. They're like customizable skins, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, I walk into my smoke shop and I see Brawny just sitting there against the heater. I'm just like, "What's up, baby?" And I start petting his chin. he like freaks out for a second and then sees it's me, and then I say, and then he's just like, "Oh, what's up?" And like starts like getting pets, and then there's a dog that is also in my smoke shop whose name is 21. Based off 21 Savage, and then I go every time I go in there and he's there.
So
I'm
I'm just gonna make a safe assumption that either they're Middle Eastern or black that owned this smoke shop.
And
Middle
the
Eastern,
third
you're right.
And the third generation at that, to be naming shit 21 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, dude.
No
Dude,
accent, dog.
I'll go in there, and 21 will be there, and then I'll say, 21, can you do something for me? And then he'll come around the corner and just go, yeah, he's a French bulldog. So he go, blah, 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 and just come up and just like love on me, and I'm just like, oh, Mr. Butt, just like pet his butt and stuff like that.
Careful, that nigga will scam you off some marked cards. Fucking run your pockets off some Mark Kibble or whatever the fuck.
He's trying to sell me Fent, but I've persevered. No, but like this morning it was Haley just like so last night she was crossfaded as fuck. Did you know those Jeters? Yeah, you do. And so we got like at the smoke shop I asked for a $10 joint, and he's like, "I'll give you a baby Jeter instead." And I'm like, "Duh. Yeah, I'll take that." So, like, I'm smoking a baby Jeter. Haley takes one hit and is done. Like, just, like, literally not even done for, like, her smoking weed. Just done for the night. Like, holding onto my arm. Like, having to close her eyes because she's getting too dizzy. And I go out and get, like, a slice of pizza for us. And she eats it crust first.
Psycho.
Or literally how I know
normally?
she was fucked up. She ate it like crust first, and she wasn't even taking bites of the crust. She was peeling the crust off the pizza to where there was just like a straight up plateau of just sauced pizza on like the middle, and she was like, "Do you want the rest of that?" And I'm like, "I don't even know how to fucking eat this."
You know the most evil way other than the crust first is folding it and then eating from the middle out.
Yeah, like corn on the cob. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
What the
No,
fuck? I wouldn't
like,
even have touched it. She would have handed it back. I'd have been like, "That's yours now." That's okay. I'm all right.
No, but she woke up and I had to go get us bagels in the morning so she couldn't go out and get bagels. She wasn't able to walk around without getting queasy, and then she big old barfed. But the funny thing is just like it's watching her, just like she had a weekend that I would have where like I would feel shitty the next day without the barfing, and she's like, she has plans tonight with friends, so she's like, "Oh, I have to go do this," and I'm just like, "Oh, how the turntables? I have nothing tonight." and you have to go out and hang out with friends. What an issue. Meanwhile, I'm playing this new game. I don't know if I'm glad I can get into this. Have you guys ever heard of Helldivers?
No, but I explain it to me. I might have.
Sounds like a blue collar job. Do they have a union?
It's pretty much,
Teamsters?
dude. It's pretty much a galactic union job. So,
I was right. All right.
yeah, not even fucking around. So, have you guys ever seen the movie Starship Troopers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know exactly which game you're talking about. Yeah.
So, like, in Starship Troopers, they kill bugs for, like, the betterment of Earth and, like, the betterment of the Galactic Empire. That's what fucking Helldivers 2 is, and I've been playing the fuck out of it. And basically, it's like Destiny mixed with, like, you basically go onto a new planet and you have to kill bugs or these sentinels. Or, like, the Sentinels are motherfuckers because they shoot back. The bugs are easy to kill. And so, right now I'm going through, like, the novice level. And then there's, like, easy and then medium and hard. And, like, it gets to, like, literally, like, Dark Souls level difficulty. Of just being, like, you're running around and you're trying to throw grenades in, like, position. There's, like, these weird... So, basically, you can call aerial strikes. Where it's just like you can call resupply strike, you can call your like overall heavy munitions, but it takes like you hold L1 and you go like down left right B, like down left right right up. It's all like code, in the thing. So you'll be in the middle of a firefight, just be like, I need fucking ammunition, and just be like, down, fuck, left, down, fuck, and then just get murdered by a fucking big old bug, and you're just like, God damn it! Like, it's so much fun, but it's so hard.
So it's like hard. It's hard Halo.
It's a objective based game too, isn't it? Right? Like you have to like capture certain points to progress.
So
forward.
like each planet has different like points at different difficulties that you can like capture and liberate for your Super Earth mission. You can name your ship, and mine is the Founding Fathers of Family Values. That is the name of my ship. And it's basically we're liberating bugs across the fucking galaxy, dude. Like, I'm going in and I'm skull fucking bugs every place I go to. And it is so fun. It is so fun.
So it seems like they just ripped off Halo with like the sentience or like the Covenant or whatnot, and then
it's basically every map is a flood map. Where you're just going in.
I hated the flood map. On Halo 3, the flood levels sucked ass.
They're so
They
fun.
were
No,
horrible.
but you can run around the map
fucking...
and get supplies and stuff like that. You'll find a flamethrower, you'll find a pulse rifle, you'll find a railgun on the floor. And then you'll just like go in and just be like, all right, you have to take out like the Hatch Queen. Where it just being like, oh, you shoot this person, and then one person starts a brood storm. And then, like, nine other bugs are being spawned. And then 9 other bugs are being spawned. So you're just, like, running around, just being, like, running from bugs, just being, like, turning around, shooting, just being like, oh, stop it. And, like, it's a lot of fun. Once you, like, get to, like, the extraction point and get out of, like, that specific... You complete the mission, get out on the extraction point, get out of there. It's a good time.
The extraction points are like last man standing type shit too.
Yeah. The extraction points you put down, and they're just like, all right, it's gonna take 2 minutes, and then just all the bugs start coming towards you. You're just like, oh fuck! Like it's a lot of fun. I don't think you would have a good time with it, Daniel. I think it'd be. I think
Skate 3 is still more.
No,
your
because
speed.
it has like an overhead,
you guys are
like third person, like Fortnite style camera.
Wait, is it third person?
It's third person where it's over your
makes
shoulder.
It way better. I'd probably play it for sure and love it till the day that it doesn't change a goddamn thing. What are we talking about?
Helldivers.
Helldivers 2 is so fun, dude. It's so fun.
Oh, okay. I have one more thing I wanted to talk about before we close out.
Okay.
But Tristan was talking about going to that concert with Haley. What is your concert etiquette when you buy general admission tickets? Which I don't think Daniel does.
Daniel,
No,
I don't think
never
when you went and saw, was it Maroon 5 or Coldplay?
Nickelback.
Coldplay.
Coldplay.
No, we're not doing Gen Pop. I'm not going to anywhere.
I like it how you shit on Nickelback like you wouldn't go see Nickelback in concert. I would go see fucking
No, I
Nickelback
would.
in
I
concert.
didn't say anything. I said no Coldplay. That's all I said. But no, I'm not going. We ain't going Gen Pop. The last thing that I want is to be elbow to elbow with a bunch of kids who swiped fucking daddy's credit card and split an Adderall. That's the last thing.
Are you trying to go into like the upper tier? Or are you trying to see?
I'm trying to sit. I just want to sit down. I don't mind being further away if it means I can sit the fuck down and watch the deal with like-minded niggas around me that aren't trying
See,
to
I've had a difference of opinion. Because like I didn't go see concerts until I was 16. That was my first concert. And like it was very apparent just like going from being in the pit to being outside of the pit. And being like watching, like the first time I saw Denzel Curry, I was in the pit, I was tripping on acid, I was having a fucking blast. Me and all my buddy, we threw a trash can in the mosh pit. Some other guy got kicked out for it.
It's when you're young or young-minded, concerts are less actually about the music and more about this is Brucey's time to shine. That's why
it was not even a little bit.
Any nigga that's ever been.
It was us trying to cause like the most amount of energy in that room based off of the music that was like being pumped.
Anytime I've seen a group of white kids open up a mosh pit at a black rap concert, they're not doing it because they're like, Joey Badass will love me. They're doing it because they're like, look at me.
No, okay.
No,
this is where we all differ then. This is where we all differ.
Like,
no, because
some
when I
pussy,
went and saw
stop
Denzel
trying so
Curry,
hard.
when I went and saw Denzel Curry, it was a completely different vibe. Fucking XXX had just died, and we were.
You knew him? We knew him.
No,
you were an X
no.
man. You called him by his nickname.
I loved XXX, and
he loved you as well. Like what?
Of
like
course,
what?
of course.
This isn't Barney.
That's not what I'm saying. It's like he had just died, and Denzel Curry was a South Florida rapper with XXX, and so he did a commemium or like a memorial
commemorative.
Thing. Yeah, commemorative thing where he played like 3 of his songs and just was like going over and just like that was like a huge thing at the time where we were just like
every rapper without an entire catalog decided to play "Look at Me" so they could play
it was different.
3 times.
It was different just because like he was bringing out like his South Florida friends because like his entire tour was South Florida. Like it was like everyone coming from out there. And they were just like everyone just came on stage and just being like, "Yo, this is for my like best friend." Like, "Yo, he's about to have a kid and shit like that." It was just really like sentimental, and then we all just like kind of it was different, you know.
And then everyone moshed or what? Tell me the part where it differs. And then everyone all the sentimental
everyone
stuff lined up like it was war.
I was on acid.
Ran into each other.
That was pretty much it. I punched a guy in the face.
It's the dumbest shit in the. It's for white bros to let off steam. That's what a mosh pit is. You know who doesn't mosh? Black niggas.
That's not true, dude. That's not true.
There's weird one-off black people and everything. A mass gathering of black people are not all just going to.
How do you think Travis Scott's concert went down?
Who do you
I was
think
about
was
to
there,
say. You think 9 people died without moshing?
Who do you think?
You think just 9 people organically died?
No, they did. But
Travis
who do you think
Scott's
buys?
concert?
If you were to look at the demographic breakdown on tickets bought to Astroworld, it's probably ungodly white. Do you know why? Because tickets are $400. You gotta have some cashola on you. I would imagine it's heavily white. Not even imagine.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's like a lot of death metal that like honestly you're underappreciating the amount of African Americans are like in death metal.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying death metal black niggas are like anime blacks. The number's not 0, but it's not as much as you think there is.
I bet it's more than you think there is.
Anime blacks? No, believe me.
No, I'm death metal.
Thumb on the
death
pulse.
Metal black guys. I bet that it's more than you think there is.
I mean, there's probably
there's a lot of punk music that's coming out.
But hold on. Are you under the impression that a mosh pit is that the guys on the ground are doing it for the artist and not for themselves at all? They're like, we just need to get this bitch crunk for fucking Denzel.
No, they're not. They're not working. They're not like, yo, this is good for Denzel. I might as well start a mosh pit. It's definitely people just being like, yo, we're gonna start a mosh pit, just because of the like intensity and energy of the music.
Well, and
like no one's starting a mosh pit at a fucking waltz, dude.
Well, you know why?
I've tried.
No
one's watching like fucking like Hans Zimmerman's like whole score. Just being like, yo,
I'm the opera house being like, yo, take your shirt off.
I'm about to throw fucking fists when Jurassic Park drops.
You know who it is, and I know that you love mosh pits, and
I don't love mosh pits. Literally,
Andrew, hold on, let me prove my point. You love mosh pits, and you're gonna defend it to the death, and you're gonna walk right into my trap by doing it.
I don't love them.
The niggas that are mosh pits, and I say niggas, it's 99% guys. Do you know why?
Yeah, because chicks gonna get tossed around.
But that's why it's, to me, doing anything not in the pursuit of ladies is sadder than fuck. Huh?
It is a physical activity with a lot of contact.
Not in pursuit of ladies.
Yeah, it is a contact
activity at all.
It's just football without rules out there,
it's
dude.
A bunch of.
It's the concert version of rugby, dude.
No. Those are guys who get pussy. The guys who do mosh pits, those guys, that's their time
Dude, those
to
guys
shine,
get pussy. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the guys who shine outside of that.
Dude, the amount of times that you've, dude, the amount of times I've been at a local show or just any show, just watching guys go from a mosh pit into talking to their girlfriend and just being like, yeah, I'm just, we just go out there and just do our shit.
Yeah, it is like that.
It's so conducive, dude. It is
like that.
Yeah, just the amount of times that they go from going into a mosh pit to talking to their weird goth girlfriend who's like semi 2 years younger than them,
Sure.
but it's
maybe
okay.
Then maybe Virgin wasn't that. Maybe just like overall overt weirdo was kind of like the.
Nah, that's still the wrong one. It's just guys that like different things than you.
It's an overt weirdo.
Yeah, it's
niggas who
than
mosh
you,
are weird. What's wrong with being a weirdo? Nothing's wrong with being a
You're
weirdo.
making it sound like it's a bad thing.
What's wrong with being by the book?
You don't think that everyone fucking jumping in a club is like semi just like off of a mosh pit? Like if you're at like a club in Old Town and then you heard just like Drake pop off just like ba, 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 and you just
no,
fucking,
but I will agree. I will agree with Daniel on that one. That is all dudes trying to get pussy. I'll give that.
The one
that was a bad example.
What is most concerts other than dudes trying to get mild pussy, if not coming
different.
with pussy?
A mosh pit specifically clears out all the ladies. They go anytime Denzel goes, open up the pit. Anyone with a pussy goes, yeah, I'm gonna go out this way.
Yeah.
You turn on Drake at a Scottsdale club, all the pussy goes, I'm gonna go this way to where the Drake is playing at. That's cool.
So
that's
do the
fine.
Indian guys.
Doesn't matter.
And then that drives that
But that's
away.
fine. Women drive.
Then you have to deal with the Bobs and Vagine.
Women drive. I was having. Hold on. I was having.
And I don't think you're ready for that.
Hold on. I was having this argument with Taylor. Women drive what societally is cool, right? All these niggas that are because she was. I love my girl. She tries to play way more liberal than she is because she's from Seattle, and she's like, I was talking with these girls in my PA class, and they're just like guys that like wear all these fucked up like loose baggy clothes and paint their fingernails and are all sad all the time. And they asked me what kind of guy like. Did I just go?
Dude,
that's like an alpha guy who's confident, and they were like,
that's
girls
like an
drive society.
They try to. It's like an avant-garde style alpha. It doesn't make any sense. Where like people are just being like, "Yo, I'm sensitive. I paint my nails, but at the same time, I'll choke you while we're fucking." It doesn't make any sense, dude.
Well, no, because even those, like DK Metcalf's a perfect example of that. This nigga wears 2 double fucking feathery earrings and got black fingernails.
Nah, but I will give this: athletic black guys can get away with it. I don't know what it is about it. It is different.
Yeah, dude.
No, but I'm talking
athletic
about
black guys can be avant-garde in that style where they're just
Mr. T had a mohawk with a feathered earring.
I'm talking about women
dude,
started
dude, oh my God. If most black guys were pulling off Mr. T, I would have no issue
Well,
with
that's
it.
different. I'm talking about women started the whole thing.
Hey, Daniel, you should start trying to do Mr. T. Just like layer Cubans.
I pity the fool that has to put on a gimmick to sell tickets.
Do you know?
Hey, that was good.
I think. No, let me finish my point. A woman casted Robert Pattinson in Twilight. That was a lady who thought she had a niche fetish for weird vampire.
Yeah.
movies. He got cast. That rolled in to Machine Gun Kelly, Pete Davidson, and all these weirdo niggas. They didn't make that choice on their own.
Did you see Sean Strickland fuck with Machine Gun Kelly?
I did. They didn't make that choice on their own to be weird and avant-garde. They got pussy from a couple bitches and then realized that could be a thing. Just like back in the 90s, the action hero fucking big muscle, that and the other thing. Although to me, that's more natural. Just niggas work out on their own. Niggas fucking have always...
I mean, there's nothing natural about those guys, though.
Nah, well, yeah, Jean-Claude's fucking split out just all on juice.
Yeah, I was about to say, everyone's on gear in the 80s, dude.
No, but to me, the avant-garde, like, weird shit is so... It's the second that ladies decide that that's not what's in, guys have no issue in the matter. Taylor asked me, she was like, do you think that you would dress different or kind of pursue different ladies if you were single? And I was like, oh, yeah, obviously. If one time wearing skinny jeans got me out of pussy, like a girl's like, ooh, skinny, I'm good, I would probably go buy like a looser pair of pants. I get all the pussy I want in skinny jeans, so I never have to like
I think you get
my shit.
Honestly, I think you get a lot more looks if you like kind of tapered your pants.
If I tapered my pants? I taper my pants. What are you talking about?
If you tapered them, like if I could pick you out a pair of Dickies.
Dude, you and your lady. Dickies, dog.
Like Dickies or like even if we went to like Polo and Macy's.
Okay, and do what?
I'm wearing Polo right now. These are good pants, dude.
All right, and did what? And we're going to Polo, we're going to Macy's, and we're doing what?
No, I'm just thinking that.
Can you see my hamstring in them? Because that's the baseline that I go off of. Is my quad visible?
That's not going to be. That's not going to be.
Well,
visible.
then you're losing me.
I know.
I see my Achilles tendon?
I know. It takes you wearing capris to be comfortable on stage.
Can you relate this to the Gatorade Player of the Year by chance? I might come back around.
Dude, literally, you're going to be Powerade's bottom of the fucking century if you're going to sit there.
Not even that. I'm Life Water's receiver.
Your vitamin water.
That's horrible.
Yeah, dude. You can't be doing that shit.
You're Arrowhead's player of the year, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dasani's flavored
You're sitting there
water.
with smart water endorsements.
Now,
like you don't got
Propel
fucking.
came knocking, niggas.
Oh, dude, I haven't heard about a Propel in a
I'd slip into some
minute.
skinny jeans again for some lemon Propel.
Oh, dude. What is it? What you're fucking sitting there with Evo sponsorships?
What's
Do you remember that Evo water? Is that the
Yeah.
Gecko one?
No, that's Sobe. That's the they had a
Sobe.
pink one that
Damn
looked
it!
like
I was trying to go for
Pepto-Bismol.
Sobe.
Yeah, Sobe was it was the trashiest fucking dude. It had like
That's a dude in a Thrasher tee, dude.
it had 90 grams of sugar in like this much shit. It was nuts.
Dude,
But anyway,
Sobe was
No,
such
no.
a scam, dude.
Before we
was.
close it out, I do want to hear because Tristan. I was on the phone with Tristan after the concert the next day, and my concert tactics are very different from everybody
Yeah,
else.
you had
on this
punk
podcast.
tactics, dude.
I had punk tactics,
did you
dude.
go by yourself?
Yeah.
I went by myself, yes, but I enjoy doing shit alone. I enjoy it. I don't like having to taper my reactions to things because of other people's.
That's what Kevin James said in Hitch. I think you like doing weird shit without people seeing. That's what.
That's
I
also
think.
true.
I
That
know
is
it-
also
I
correct.
know it is.
I said it right now. I like enjoying the things I like without having to worry about people's reaction to it. I said it outright.
I like rubbing marshmallow puffs on my fucking skin without people judging.
Never tried that.
No, just the
but-
way that Andrew approaches concerts is so wackadoo.
I get there. So the doors opened at 7:30. I get there at 5:30, so that I can make sure that I'm in the front. And I
Yeah.
get.
You're there with all the other moms dropping their kids off because they didn't give a fuck when the concert was. I'm taking you and I'm taking you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it was so much fun though because one, getting there early allows you to buy merch before people get to it after the show. So they let me in early to buy merch and hang out.
Stadium prices on that jacket or what?
No, it was actually marked down since it was the last stop on their tour, so they're trying to get rid of it. Yeah. So
yeah, Andrew has a T-shirt waiting for me.
Yeah.
When we go to your wedding.
Yeah, bro. It was
Basically,
for Joey Valance and Bray,
dude.
the Beastie Boys type dudes that I showed you.
Hey,
so much fun, dude.
Hey,
So-
Daniel.
dude,
Hey, Daniel, get ready. On the dance floor after your wedding, I'm gonna be wearing that Joey Valance and Bray shirt.
bro. I'm gonna show Tristan. I sent him the video, bro. Look how close I was to the fucking concert, dude. I was right on stage.
How many people were there?
It was probably like 300-400 people. It was so fucking sick. It was so fucking sick, dude.
Can I show you where Tiny is right now?
Yeah.
Is it as close to the stage as Andrew was?
Shift it over.
Jesus.
That's at the top of the closet.
Bro, dude, that'd be a terrifying sight.
Imagine looking at the top of the closet and seeing that fuck.
Yeah. Tiny's a girl.
She
right?
wanted to see. I got a lot of good photos from Tiny. She's been going full. So we're about to remove her ovaries.
You could just say spade.
Look at that fucking nutcase, dude.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No, but yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I called Tristan because I was right next to the speakers too, and I called Tristan immediately. But actually, I can't hear you. I'm fucking deaf as shit right now. I can't hear you for the fucking. I'll call you tomorrow. Because I called him. It was like what, like 1 a.m. your time.
You didn't even call me, dude. I don't even remember you calling me.
I called
never
you.
Called me.
I called you that night. I called you, and I couldn't hear you because you were whispering because it was late as shit. And I called you. Yeah, I called you. I was like, never mind.
I don't even remember it just because, dude, I hope you guys know, if you call me in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping, and then, if it's within a 15-minute conversation, I won't remember that conversation.
Oh, dude, you remember when you called me right as I was about to go to sleep? And I was saying some nonsense? Bro, I
Yeah.
couldn't articulate a single clear sentence.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever have that happen where, like, you just wake up and you're, like, still groggy and you can't really make sense of what you're saying?
No, I wake up ready to go and attack the
Ah, shut the fuck up. Fuck
Shut the
you.
fuck up.
I wake up sprung.
Yeah, you wake up fucking...
You wake up sprung with shit on your sheets.
I was about to say, you wake up sprung with duty in your cheeks.
After I wipe the stalactites off of my anus. Get out of bed, get the day going.
Nah, we're good to go.
All right, well, unless anyone has a fucking Battlefront 2 deep dive that they want to go in.
I'm down.
The Morbius fucking comic books, idiots. That's all we got. Is there any Patreon names?
I feel like this was fun. Why don't you?
This was great. I had a great time on this one.
Yeah, of course the guy who works at the vintage comic book store thinks that the Daredevil new issue that came out's fun. No shit.
I forgot a kindergarten.
Yeah, and sure, the guy that played D1 football is still enticed by fucking highlight tapes from 4 years ago. It's different things that different people like.
Being macho never goes out of style. It never does.
Yo, is Stefan Anderson new?
That sounds new. No, it's not.
Shout out Stefan Anderson.
Possibly.
Carl talking about raping Lupus. Oh, here we go. I got one. On the third day, Gus created the Remington bolt-action rifle.
Of course he did.
So man could fight the dinosaurs and the homosexuals.
Who was that?
I'm getting through. Who do you think it was? It was Trevin, that monster.
I knew it was Trevin.
I told you we got boys in here that don't want to hear shit about Harry Potter.
Trevin,
I told you that,
bro. Trevin loves Harry Potter, bro.
Yeah.
Let us know next week,
To fight the dinosaurs and homosexuals. Invented the Remington 1945 rifle.
On the fourth day, Gus made molasses and banned all blacks from proper drinking fountains.
Yeah. On the fifth day, proper beef jerky recipe came through. Pepper jack.
And the abolishment of slavery.
That was the fifth day.
Gets real
Yeah,
sad.
the fifth day, everyone hangs their hat and says abolishment of slavery.
On the fifth day, the states lost their hats.
On the fifth day, everyone said, I'm sorry.
Our bad. Anyway,
On the sixth day, General Ford.
General Sal on the 7th.
Yeah.
well, on the
He
7th,
made the
we all got
railroads.
Bojangles and everyone was happy. Anyway, tell a friend about the cast. Praise Gus or, whoever the fuck you're praising these days. Join the Patreon. It's fun. We're going to go record one right now, and I'm going to take Andrew to debate fucking comedy court. Tell a friend. We'll see you later.
Love you, Mom and Dad.